You got something to show off.
That's the cold open topic. I'm here.
Oh, that's true. That could be.
And brought to you by Mountain Dew Zero.
Yeah, DB, here's our cold open. What is it? You got something to show before Collection Corner?
Yeah. And this is just for Scruffy. I know he'll recognize this logo.
Oh my God.
Check it out. Check it out. It's a plate with the original. Scruffy comes equipped with his own barf bags. Hey, I had to show that off because it's pretty awesome.
Well, bring the plate out. Bring the plate out. Let me see the whole plate.
Well, you want me to take it out if it's protective cheese here?
It's just Star Trek, dude. So are we into collecting plates now?
So somebody was watching for a second and then they jumped off.
All right, we lost our only listener for today. Boom. And we are 1 minute and 5 seconds into the show.
So everyone listening to the audio version, DB received a original series Star Trek commemorative plate, if you guys remember what those are, and that is courtesy of Mom Brown Leader.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but I figured what a better way to start the show than with early Collection Corner that's Trek.
Yeah, absolutely. So are you into collecting plates now? Because if you are,
no, but it's pretty cool. So.
All right, let's get on with the show.
And now on with the show.
Time for bladder check. Check. Wait. Screw it. I'm holding it.
That was epic.
It was.
Podcasting, the final audio frontier. These are the legends of Brown Squadron.
Our computer is picking up a strange signal. Here, sir, you better take a look at it.
The ongoing mission? To explore the Star Wars universe and other nerd culture topics, to seek new content and new cantinas, bars, and lounges, to boldly annoy Scruffy by making too many bad jokes. Welcome to the Hyperspace Heroes Podcast.
And welcome to Hyperspace Heroes, episode 129 or 154 on the Spotchka scale. This is Brown Leader signing in. All wings report in.
Brown 2 is finally here. I missed you guys.
I remember this guy. Oh, Brown 4 signing in.
Welcome back. Yay.
Thank you. It's been far too long.
It has kind of hit and miss lately. So if you're not...
no, just miss. Period.
If you're not going loony, then you're getting shell shocked. So,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Well, welcome. So, this is episode 129, as we talked about in the social media. Yes,
ludicrous.
Yes,
bringing Vincent
over here.
Okay, so this package right here, just sitting here in the background. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been waiting all day for this. So, let's go ahead and start this off.
Everybody will know. Well, those in the know what packaging that is, who that's from. But we'll talk about that in Collection Corner. Ubaldo, welcome to the show, sir. Hello there.
Can you zoom in on that?
No, it's. You should know what that. If you just got your ludicrous package, then.
Oh yes, okay, yes I do.
So yeah, tonight figured we'd talk a couple minutes because actually right now, we are the pre-show for Star Wars Celebration, as they are going to be starting their live stream at 10 o'clock tonight for day one.
Pre-show.
So we are the unofficial pre-show for Star Wars Celebration 2025 in Japan.
I like that. That's genius.
I know, right? Man, somebody was genius in the timing. So you can start to get revved up for Star Wars Celebration, and then go over and see the real celebrities.
These are the real celebrities right here.
Yeah, we're gonna have our own panel tonight talking about Andor Season 2 predictions. If you need a summary, go watch previous episodes. We can probably give one quick summary, which is
Walk and talk.
Well, it's Star Wars walking and talking. And you have a low-level con man that was abducted from his home planet by a colonizer in the Clone Wars era and raised, and then he gets into trouble with the
everybody
corporate special forces, which then leads to Empire intervention, and then you get the lots of talking about banking, alliance building, some very cool scenes with Saw Gerrera and Luthen having their dialogue, even though I think Marva's speeches were even more impactful, at least to me they were. But yeah, there's the synopsis, and it goes into pre-show awesome. Who is going to bring the drinks and food? I got the drinks right here. Mm-hmm.
Hey,
I can't perform on a full stomach, so
the best thing about being the pre-show.
Hey, Baldo, what the heck? I thought you were listening.
There are no lines for Hyperspace Heroes.
That's true. That's true. So Brown 71 standing by. Matt from a certain point of skew. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the show, sir. This is the subtitle to this episode is Hyperspace Hoarders, as we'll be going into a Bantha Sized Collection Corner this at the end of the show. But yeah, Star Wars Celebration is just about to kick off. DB shared a picture of the security line, which was absolutely crazy. Carbonites, that's sweet of you. We'd all stand in line for DB. That ep title is BL. Title of this episode: BL has come over to the Brownside. So
yes.
And again, that is in reference to the Collection Corner segment that we'll be talking about here in just a little bit.
And nothing makes me happier. Nothing.
Read between the lines. But yeah, Star Wars Celebration. It's kicking off. There's going to be lots of celebrities, obviously. A lot of the big names are going to be talking about Andor, Mando, and Grogu. Some of the celebrities that you definitely want to check out. I believe there are at least 4 Brown Squadron members at Star Wars Celebration. And if you bump into any of them, you definitely want to say hi. Starting off with...
that's really cool.
Yeah, starting off
there
with...
are 4.
Brown 16 Beaumont, Dr. Chris Kempshaw is over there, and I believe he is on a panel too in regards to Star Wars literature. Brown 72 Bola or Justin Leach, who is the president, owner, founder of Cubic Entertainment Pictures. God, I trashed that one. Sorry, Justin. He is the guy that is the go-between between Lucasfilm and the Japanese animation studio houses, and helps put together season 1 of Visions. And he has had he's been a big part in putting season 3 of Visions. There's definitely a Visions panel. I'll definitely catch that on the replay because I'm pretty sure I won't catch it live. Brown 18, Dr. Jones or Brandon Winerdy of the Talking Bay 94. I believe he is over there as well. And then Mark Newbold, call sign Zek, Brown 32. Mark Newbold from Fantha Tracks is over there as well. And
we have one more over there. I saw a picture of her with somebody who's attending.
Oh, is Vanessa over there?
Vanessa yes. is there.
Nice. Brown mullet 34.
Or mullet.
So Blockade. Hey, Blockade Media. I've seen you guys pop up on social again. Glad to see you back online. Happy Star Wars Celebration to you. There, things are about to get real good. I think Blockade Media, correct me. I think you guys are also doing a couchathon, if I'm not mistaken. Wanted to also shout out Anthony from Brown 21 Hauser from Force Ghost Conversations, and I believe he is doing a couchathon as well for Star Wars Celebration. He did one for the last one in London, because not all of us make Brandon Winerdy or Chris Kempshaw money. So,
but I have scruffy time off. I should have. Whoa! Hey, stop it! Stop that! I have scruffy time off. I should have requested the time off for this and sat on the couch and watched it also.
I know, right?
Okay, we gotta fix that.
Fix that.
We gotta fix that.
Fix that.
Yeah, it's a little tough with what, a 13-hour time difference from where we're at?
A little bit tough. Yeah. Brown Leader, why aren't you sleeping? Oh, just having trouble sleeping right now. Star Wars insomnia. You good, Scruff?
Oh, it's scruffy in 3D.
Okay.
Scruffy in 3D.
Okay. All right. I'm done. I'm
right.
good.
Very good.
Oh, yes. Close up.
So yeah, Star Wars Celebration's kicking off. What are the things that you are looking forward to seeing or hearing about in Star Wars Celebration? I know for me, it's the Visions stuff, Chris Kempshaw's panel. I hope that they'll officially release a trailer for Mando and Grogu instead of the bootleg stuff that we got from D23. Perfect timing from Matt.
Yep, perfect timing.
Call sign Obi, by the way. He is a Brown member of the squadron as well. So what do you think? Do they release the Mando trailer online or only in person? I hate when they do that.
That's going to be in person. We're not gonna see it for another week or two.
Correct.
But
just my opinion.
I figure that's what's going to happen. But can they at least eventually after a week officially release it, which would be really nice.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to remember when you and I were at Celebration Chicago and we saw the sizzle reel for Mando. Did they release that eventually?
It was a week later, I believe.
Was it about a week later? I remember standing in line I went with you to stand in the line for the store, the merch store, and I was blowing up DB. I think that was DB's first experience about how excited I could get with Star Wars because I was blowing up his phone with text messages, trying to give a scene by scene description of the sizzle reel.
He did.
Maybe they will drop it for us on May 4th from Carbonites. Yeah.
Carbonites, I was going to say the exact same thing. They'll hold it till May the 4th, and then we'll all get it.
I do believe you're probably onto something there. There were unofficial copies of the trailer released because people had their cell phones and were kind of recording it. So and we will probably get one of those before we get an official.
Yeah. Can't wait to see the Zapruder film version of the trailer from inside some random guy's jacket.
Yes. There we go. That's exactly it.
That's a morbid reference, but yeah.
From Blockade Media, I bet in person then it'll be a GMA exclusive during the morning for others.
Just like the morning show hype for Disney, ABC.
Yep, they will like the morning show. Yep. They'll probably show it as part of the Blue Origin flight that they did the other day or something. Who knows? In-flight movie for the trailer. But yeah, lots of stuff going on over there in Japan. We're excited to see what the results are or what comes out of there, what information comes out. Will there be any new streaming shows? I wonder. I know a lot of shows talk about this kind of thing. We're going to get into Andor season 2 here in just a second with our predictions, but
I would like to see a prequel and a sequel to the holiday special.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. So
hey, I can dream.
Yeah, I believe I can fly.
I believe I can fly. Yeah. I believe I can. I'm sorry.
No, keep going. I'm getting it on tape.
Nope. That's why I stopped. I remembered this is live. Sorry.
No. Yeah. So with Andor's, we'll start the slow transition over to Andor season 2. I don't know if they're going to have a lot on future streaming shows, and outside of maybe anything animation, because we're getting Tales of the Underworld, Vision season 3 trailer. Oh, there we go.
Yes,
from Maya. Yes. Maya, welcome to the show. Yes, Zero Company. That is the new game that's being teased. They dropped a poster. R5 representing on the poster, so I was happy with that. And
me too, because that means there's more R5 figures coming out for you to buy.
Two.
Yeah.
2 of each. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I do still need one of those. I'm gonna have to take a deep dive on that and pick one up. Yes. Nothing makes me happier.
So, yeah. So anyway, you know, pairing it up with the media blitz for Andor season 2 has been just heavy. They've been just pushing the trailers, different trailers, constant teasers, behind the scenes. Blockade Media paychecks get smaller and smaller when Hasbro does this stuff. Yes, it does.
Yes, sir. It does.
I think I made a comment to Carbonites the other day about something about burning up my wallet. We need another animation series, not just Tales of announced. Release that show in the fall. Yes, I agree.
I agree.
Absolutely. I agree with Matt from a certain point of view.
And I think the prequel for Holiday Special could be animated.
Isn't a prequel A New Hope?
Shut up.
I think.
And you have been listening to Hyperspace Heroes.
Hey, it wasn't even a Trek reference. How about that?
Right. No, what I was saying was the Andor media blitz that they've been doing about critically acclaimed and just pushing it, even dropping some of the episodes on was it Hulu or YouTube or something?
The critics made statements on it. I don't know if I'd call it critically acclaimed though.
And I don't think we're going to see any live action streaming shows announced, only because I think they're making I think Disney's making a mad dash with this media blitz to try to drive numbers to save Disney Plus. Streaming services overall are kind of suffering. A lot of them are, what Netflix I think is still the big boy on the block, but they're showing the model is not very cost effective over time. Like, I'm amazed that Apple's production level is so good. And their star power reach has been so good that I'm surprised. I don't know what's going on there. They must be funding it with their normal iPhone sales or something, but it's the streaming model just is not cost effective, right? And I think Disney's going to hold off on announcing any live action shows until they see if they can't get a bump from Andor season 2.
And I don't understand how Netflix is doing so well. Every time I turn Netflix on, there's nothing on there to watch.
I don't have it anymore.
I'm pretty much shutting mine down here pretty soon.
We only have it because it has tons of Hallmark Channel-like movies, and Mrs. DB loves those. So, I don't remember the last thing I watched on Netflix was Lost in Space.
Well, Mrs. Scruffy loves those movies too, but I mean, there's other places to get that stuff, and I don't think either one of us really paying attention to Netflix anymore. Yes, exactly.
From Maya, there's just too many of the services and nobody can afford them. Yeah. It's almost like somebody should bundle them and then pay one price.
And reinvent cable. You got it.
Stop it.
Well,
this is a $1 billion idea and you're ruining it.
Yeah, no, I think what was the news article the other day that was it millennials or Gen Zs were discovering this homebrew option instead of going out and getting $8 coffees all the time. They've created this new thing called Homebrew Cafe where they're setting their little kitchen units in their apartments up as little cafes.
So a Keurig.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Facts, Jeremiah from Carbonites, right? And but yeah, no, I mean, what are you guys thinking? Do you think we're going to see any live action drops or?
No, I think they're going to hold off on a lot of that until Mando comes out.
Yeah, I think Mando's going to be their next big push. Yep. I would like to see some kind of announcement for the grown-up Omega show, that will be animated and will carry on the Bad Batch storyline. That there's obviously lots of loose ends they can go.
Blockade Media, they cannot take away the Holiday Prince movies where the social media coordinator for The Crown falls in love with them and they have a happy family 2 movies later. Never. Oh, that's
homebrew. What's homebrew? I don't drink coffee, so I don't know. It's just a cafe thing, I guess.
Where there's basically they're just making their own coffee in their kitchens. What generations have done for hundreds of years.
For forever, yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You buy a coffee maker and you make your own coffee at home.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that takes like 3 minutes.
Mhm.
I mean-
copies, I don't know.
And it's not
Well-
just handed to you.
Yeah, why would you do that when you can wait 10 minutes at
but
Starbucks?
you can't order the extra fluff double cream super light fufu with the sprinkles.
Fufu.
With the sprinkles?
With
Fufu.
sprinkles. Joya sprinkles. There, I beat you to it.
I do appreciate that.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Was that Tinkerbell in the background? What the heck was that?
That's my doorbell cam. I'm probably being robbed or something right now.
He's got the Disney chime going.
And then your name isn't misspelled on the cup.
Yeah. I think it'd be funnier if that did happen.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't say Aaron on it.
Right. Right. Jun for Jun.
Yes. Oh wait, I gotta get the logo. Okay, there we go.
There you go. Not sponsored by, but we would happily take sponsorship.
Yeah, we'll take sponsorship, PepsiCo. That'd be fine.
Right. I'll even eat some macaroni and cheese on here if you want me to.
I would love that. That sounds good.
It does sound good, doesn't it?
Who's got macaroni and cheese at home?
Not me.
DB, you got mac and cheese at home?
No. Grocery day is Saturday.
So I gotta drive back to town to get mac and cheese for tonight.
Yep, sure
Oh,
do.
you guys, I'm sorry. We could. Yeah, never mind. Oh wait.
All right.
Doritos is calling.
Thronkill, welcome to the show. I think that's the first time he's jumped in the chat. So welcome. All right. So Andor season 2. Did we want to watch one of the trailers?
Yes, please.
Okay. Let's watch the trailer that just dropped today.
I swear, if you put up a picture of a trailer,
That would be hilarious.
No,
No.
that would be your dad joke of the day right there.
No,
Yes.
that would be
Done.
yeah, right. All right. This is the latest one called Share or Win. I'm sorry.
At least it's not turn off the lights.
yeah.
Turn off the lights.
All right, we're going to talk about that in here in just a second.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are. All right, here we go.
That means we lose. Until we're ready. Resistance is absurd.
Resistance is absurd.
The Empire must be stopped. I have friends everywhere.
Right now, I'm more afraid of you than anything.
The rebellion is coming alive.
Andor Season 2, streaming April 22nd, only on Disney+.
We fight.
So they've been doing a pretty effective job with the trailers. I think, to go from Lord of the Rings to space action, I think is definitely Ubaldo.
I'm on my way, brother.
Ubaldo, we're on the way. Making tacos.
And a
Taco
nice
Tuesday.
glass of blue milk to go with it. Yes.
The showman.
Absolutely.
Welcome to the show, sir. Yes, absolutely. So latest trailer and definitely some cool things.
Turn out the lights.
Stop it. Oh my gosh, that was perfect.
That's that's the creepiest thing ever, man.
Oh, what's the timestamp on the show? Because I
Oh,
forgot
God.
to.
Oh, God, no.
God, that was perfect.
No, that was not that was just creepy.
23 minutes.
I'm so sorry I did that.
I'm
I'm gonna regret that one.
Oh, no, we are gonna enjoy that one.
ICCC, middle of the night. DB, turn out the lights.
So this trailer didn't have it, but the previous trailer that they dropped showed somebody being interrogated in the ISB as well, which I thought was kind of cool. But lots going on in this trailer. Obviously, we definitely get the walking because it's Andor, so you got to get the walking.
I got the walking
in one of his 6 jackets that he's going to be wearing. Then let's see. Looks like a washing machine exploding there. Right.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, this is probably the second half of that. Quit buffering. With Deidre holding this blaster out, it's probably the second half of that bedroom scene that we start
That's why
seeing happen.
That's why she won't turn out the lights.
Oh, that's what she
Hurry
meant.
up, changes into her white clothes and shoots
Yep.
him.
That's what she
You can
meant.
only dream.
That's what she meant by I'm using protection tonight.
There goes our G rating.
Well, there's your dad joke for the night.
No.
That's 2 dad
You are
jokes.
done. You are done.
Mm-mm. No.
Okay. No. Yeah. Oh, okay. I gotta get it off my chest. That love scene, popcorn pop and Deidre, is just weird. Okay, that's just the most uncomfortable thing I think I've ever seen. I don't know if I can watch that, man.
Super awkward.
It's it's awful. And that's it. Turn out the lights. It's like, no, that's just creepy.
Really? Have you never watched Attack of the Clones? You want super awkward romance?
Well, I mean, but let's agree. She would not do the collar grab, and the first thing is anxiety. Since she's freaking out, probably.
Yeah.
It's just weird, man. If their intention was to make that as weird as possible, A+, guys, way to go. I don't even want to get to that. I think Deidre's getting force choked by Vader, like some rumors are saying. I don't think Deidre's getting force choked by Vader, like some. I haven't seen any of those rumors yet.
Well, and it was in that trailer we just watched towards the end where it shows her grasping at her collar, and
okay, so that's what okay.
Yeah, and I think that if you watch in season 1, she has a habit of grabbing her collar. When I think, especially during kind of stressful moments. And so I think that might have something to do more with that than anything else.
So more of a nervous tick. Yeah, everybody's got them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Unless she turns the corner and sees Vader, I'd start grabbing my collar too, probably.
Or if you just hurry up and start grabbing and pretend like you're choking, maybe he'll think he's already doing it. Yeah. Didn't they cover that? Didn't they cover that robot chicken once?
I think they do. Yes, they do. You're absolutely right. Yes, they do. And
could have just been a costuming error they put in the trailer.
No, Showman. The costuming error was showing her in something other than her white uniform.
Other than the white uniform. Yes, thank you. Oh, that's best line to pad with sand. It gets everywhere.
Yeah, thanks, Ronkel. That's awkward. Okay, that's worse than turn off the lights.
Oh, see, he even did it creepier than I did.
You're welcome.
Well, yes, thank you.
All right.
So my big question is, who's not going to make it?
Wait. Before we get to that.
You got something else to get to before? Oh, wait. We got
another trailer?
Oh, no. What the heck is that?
That's foreplay.
Just careful all the way.
I know. I had you followed. Party has insisted.
Here it comes.
How long can I stay?
An hour.
Are you kidding?
He's only going to take 2 minutes.
Do you think they're really watching Edie's apartment?
No, but we've put too much in now to have it go wrong for something so small.
Sorry.
An hour.
Turn out the lights.
Can't believe you had me followed.
I can't believe you had me followed. Turn out the lights.
Turn out the lights.
That's so weird. Oh, wait. Carbonites. Your turn to say it, Brown later.
Turn out the lights.
I'm sorry.
We just lost our Pepsi Cola. Oh, that's a bummer. He's not wrong.
Man.
He's not wrong.
Yeah.
Not a Scruffy just says, just Mountain Dew it. There was a lot of double entendre, shall we say, in that.
Oh my gosh,
clip.
I know that's why I busted out laughing. There is we're gonna have to practice, so when we're down at ICCC, somebody's gonna have to say turn out the lights, and somebody else is gonna have to respond with, I can't believe you had me followed.
And then we bust into a training Scruffy.
We're
Scruffy.
We're gonna freak out poor Brownie 1 when he's down there with us.
Is
Really?
Brownie
You
1
think
going
so?
with us?
Mm-hmm. Yes, he is.
Brownie one's coming.
Do
Brownie
you really
one's
think
coming
we're
with
going to
us on
freak
this-
him out? Do you really think it's possible?
No, he is my son after all. So
Exactly.
If anything, he's going to outdo us. I guarantee it.
He's half our age.
Mhm.
Did you download the wrong preview? Yes, I believe you did.
Yeah, super awkward. Super awkward. So, Star Wars turning into Skinamax.
Oh my word, I haven't heard that term in ages.
So yeah, jeez.
It's just creepy and wrong. I hope there's some more context to it that kind of changes it up a little bit. But
she's domineering in the boardroom, and she's a.
All right, moving right on. Next,
she's a
taking notes
rebel.
on what not to
rebel
do.
in the
Yes,
sheets.
thank you. So who's not going to make it?
Well,
I'm moving us along here.
Before we get to Death Bingo, Death Bingo. Story-wise, though, obviously about the formation of the rebellion. I've said it on other shows. I think Luthen is definitely going to be the agitator for the Gorman Massacre. Supposedly, the Gorman Massacre. So, okay, every 3 episodes is a year, and from what we've been reading online, because everything is true online, Gorman's going to take up 5 episodes, which means over a 2-year span, or a 1-year span. And how do you think that's going to come into play? We've seen the scene on Backup Lothal. I forget what it's actually got a name now, Minra or something like that.
Backup there is Backup Lothal.
Well, Jakku was Backup Tatooine, right? And
okay, yeah, you're not wrong.
So Minra or whatever it's called is Backup Lothal. And
reminds me of Mumra. What was Mumra?
You know what? I think, and it's that weird TIE Advanced Defender thing that he's stealing in the trailer. And I think they show it firing on like some Imperial troop transports or something on Backup Lothal. And so, which would make sense because here we go. So Lothal had the TIE Advanced, right? Or TIE Defender factory on it. And this has probably the factory for this TIE design on it. No one is making it. Ship lands on how many people? So yeah, what he's talking about is referencing Legends, the Gorman Massacre in Legends. Tarkin decides to park a Star Destroyer on the city, and
I gotta look this up now.
Ends the massacre that way.
Are we going to have Tarkin in the show? Because they said there was going to be a legacy character.
So we're going to talk about that in just a second. But cameos, and Gilroy did say that they Thundercats that they did recast somebody. A legacy character has been recast.
No,
yeah,
that can't happen. No, that can't happen. They only do that in Star Trek.
Well, wait a minute, Scruffy. I shouldn't break this to you on live internet, but they've recast.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Don't do it then.
They've recast the Gonk droid.
It's a fire hydrant now.
Nope. I'm out. I'm done.
We're gonna find that Bimo is actually Gonki's father.
Yularen making a reappearance.
He's already been.
Yeah, he was in Andor season 1,
and he will be a survivor because he's in the.
Yeah, no spoilers. Don't spoil it.
He dies in the sequel to Andor.
Oh, you did not just spoil it for everybody. Way to go, man.
On this giant Dr. Ball.
This giant Dr. Ball.
Ooh, do we have any listeners left?
Next thing you know, you're going to tell me Krennic makes it too. Rude.
Only
for that extra long episode after Andor, though.
That's because he learned not to choke on his aspirations. Thronkill, we get a scene of Battlefront 2 TIE Fighter using one of the power-ups in the game, the rapid fire ability. Yeah, right on. There,
we do.
There is that clip. Do you want to watch that clip?
Yeah, we do.
Show me that clip.
Okay, give me a second.
I love that clip.
Give me a second to find it.
Show that whole trailer. Come on.
You guys talk amongst yourselves for now. And
well, in the meantime, we'll turn out the lights.
Turn out the lights.
Can't believe you had me followed.
Turn out the lights.
That's so good, Scruffy. That's so
just
good.
creepy. I had no idea I had the ability to be that creepy.
All right, let's see. Let's do this.
It's gonna walk around the convention center, whispering in people's ears.
Right?
Just randomly alternating those two lines.
Yep.
I can't believe I had me followed.
Yes.
First of all, I think this is a fake trailer because the stormtroopers are actually hitting something.
Yeah, you're onto something there.
That looks like a Star Trek weapon.
Sadly, yes, it does.
If it were Star Trek, they'd beam him out of there at the last second.
I think that was a photon torpedo launcher.
He can't fire it because he doesn't have enough tachyons in his drive or something. Is that what it is?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I'm excited about that TIE fighter. That thing is cool.
Yeah,
I can't wait to see more of that.
I can't wait to see Micro Galaxy Squadron.
Ooh, there we go.
Yes.
I think that's part where Luthen's telling him to think like a leader instead of a soldier and a thief. I think that probably is after this scene, would be my guess. Seeing how it's kind of the classic trope of, the hero is fumbling, he's going on a mission, thinks he's got it, it's fumbling around with all the equipment, things are going haywire, but and he saves it in the nick of time, kind of thing. But yeah, let's Gilroy in an interview talked about legacy characters and how challenging it is, and obviously they were bringing some legacy. What
it would be Romulan. And he wins tonight.
Yes.
Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah, live long and suck it.
There we go.
Thank you.
Yeah, where were we? Anyway,
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'm stuck on Romulan.
Legacy characters. So obviously in the Yavin 4 scenes, which will probably be the last heavily, I wouldn't imagine it would be heavily in the last arc.
Oh, yeah.
Including an interesting picture. I don't know if you guys have seen it, of Vel holding a blaster up in front of the Yavin 4 background command center. And oh, that's right. Vel.
Oh, you just had a thought.
Yeah. Somebody else to add to Death Bingo.
Are you really working on Death Bingo?
Well, I mean, if we had more time, that'd be kind of fun to do. But
it would
other people have done it. I've seen some things online, some bingo cards online.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
I have not seen any of that yet.
Yeah. What were we?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Legacy characters.
Legacy characters.
Yes.
He talked about how expensive they are to bring in, and talked about recasting, possibly, or no. The interviewer asked the question on scheduling and expense being a challenge to bringing in the legacy characters into the show, and the interviewer asked if any of those if those complications were responsible for somebody being recast, and he said yes. So a legacy character of some sort has been recast. My initial thoughts was either honestly a Leia or something, because the CGI cost would be expensive, and it would be easier to do it with just a recasting. And in the last arc, which is the year leading, or the year of Rogue One, she'd be a young adult by then, and But your thoughts from you guys in terms of who do you think they recast?
Well, I think you're onto it there. Leading up into Rogue One, there's going to Leia is in a leadership position, obviously. You've got General Dodonna, or younger version of General Dodonna, Mon Mothma. But I think it's going to be Leia, and we're going to see a younger version of Leia, and like you said, obviously got to be played by somebody. DB.
The easy answer is Tarkin.
Yeah, another reason why. But I think it was in reference to the Yavin 4 stuff. But the way the question was asked, it could be anybody.
It could be, but I'm still leaning towards the Yavin 4 stuff because that's going to be a primary key piece to the ending of this season, I think.
Is it the guy in the tower holding the spear?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, no, I would. If we're going to go with the rebellion side, again, the obvious answer is Leia.
S.J. Begording, welcome to the show, sir. Or ma'am. I don't know which, actually. But welcome to the show.
But, you're onto something there, Scruffy. It could be Dodonna. Or, hey, let's get crazy. It could be General Riken.
Yeah, those are all very good possibilities.
But are we overthinking it? Could somebody else just be in the C-3PO suit?
That's possible too.
Chris Bartlett? What are you up to? He's in Japan, isn't he?
Oh, yes, he is.
I don't know, actually. Is he in Japan? I don't know.
I believe he is.
Maya, plus if I ever see one of those Canny Valley creepy CGI characters,
yeah, he's not wrong there.
Right. So DB Satarkin and Scruff, what was your
Leia? I'm with you. I think it's Leia. It's gonna. I think I'm grasping at the obvious. I think what I think is going to be the obvious.
What if it's Bail?
Oh,
you really think they do that to Jimmy Smits?
It depends on how much Jimmy Smits wants to play the character. It's all about
cost and scheduling. And he's a handsome man, so he's pretty popular. But recast Donnie Yen with Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
Bail Organa will be played by David Hasselhoff.
Yeah.
Oh yes. As long as we can hear the Knight Rider theme song as he walks into the room.
I was thinking go slow motion Baywatch style, but
oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think you're onto something there.
There we go.
Is that your guess then, Brown Leader? Is your guess Bail?
Oh, I said Leia.
You're just throwing the Bail thing out there to
I'm
agitate.
I'm a chaos agent, so
Okay.
I throw bombs and run. So I'm part of Saw's crew in that aspect.
But you're not wrong there.
Yeah,
that is a very good possibility.
So cameos. Gilroy has said there's no cameos, but do we think we're going to see Vader or Palps during this time period? Gold Leader and Bail was recast.
Baywatch with Knight Rider theme song. Yes, that's what it is.
I could see it being Gold Leader or even Anton Merrick.
Anton Merrick. Yeah,
that could be.
Yeah, it could be just a secondary. I mean, who knows? And Gilroy also knows how fanatic the fans are going to be. That if you recast even just a secondary character, people are going to be.
Oh yeah.
I think it's a little silly, but
just tell me a good story. I can. Hey, I thought Alden Ehrenreich was fine in Solo.
Mm-hmm.
That's a recast. So
absolutely. Here we go. Unboxing. All good guesses.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to the show, Unboxing.
Is that equivalent to D? All of the above.
I missed one from Unboxing. Not David H.
Come on, spell Hasselhoff. I couldn't do it. No.
But anyway, cameos. Do you think we're gonna Death Star has a cameo? So what's John about? It had a cameo at the end of the first season. That's already.
It did.
But will we get a Vader hallway scene? Will we get Palps? Will he be a hologram?
I
Will
hope
we hear
not.
his voice. She gives her speech. I think the common, and I'm on board with this one. I think the common theory is that it's Cassian that does the initial rescue. Unboxing. I don't know how to spell Hasselhoff.
Nobody does.
I think it's Cassian that goes in to pull Mon Mothma after her speech to the Senate following the Gorman massacre. And is it really him in that ship that delivers her to the Ghost crew in Rebels? Will we get a Ghost cameo? I don't know if we'll get any of the actors, but I could see like the ship landing with her and him in the cockpit and looking out, and there's the Ghost or something. I would take that. That'd be
awesome.
We don't need the actors, just that. Drop that Easter egg right there and run. I'd be fine with that.
That's a nice way to tie so much of it together too.
Unboxing a Ghost cameo would be awesome. Yes, it would, man.
I mean,
would love that.
It was in Rogue One. I believe it is in what was the Rise of Skywalker over Exegol, and so they've been sprinkled in. I think.
Yeah.
I think it would actually be.
I think we get Tarkin on the Halo on a hologram. He has to show up in some fashion. I don't disagree with that too. But I don't think that's the big the big recast that we're looking for.
Will we get Vader?
I hope not.
Thrawn kill. We should get a Palpatine shot or a voiceover at least.
And also, will we get Thrawn? He's active during this time.
I don't think we'll see Thrawn. I could be wrong. Just my guess. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there.
You gotta do the Baywatch slow-mo.
A shadowy flight into the dangerous world of a man who does nothing.
Yes.
Right on.
Absolutely. That's epic.
Okay, so cameos. I mean, honestly, I don't know. I mean, we'll get the cameos of Yavin 4 people, obviously, probably. After that, I don't want, if they have Vader and Palps, keep it minimalistic.
Very.
We don't need it overpowering. We don't need him walking to walking down a hallway saying, "Prepare my shuttle to go to my ship," or anything,
Your lack of faith is disturbing.
Yeah. Krennic's, he doesn't talk to Krennic till later. So, I mean, we're getting Krennic, which is pretty cool. Resistance is absurd. That is the new tagline.
Resistance is absurd.
No Thrawn and
Andor. I agree. The new tagline is turn out the lights.
I can't believe you had me followed.
But if you follow those two lines of the resistance is absurd, it gets really creepy. Really creepy.
This thing is driving me nuts.
He didn't even hear you, DB.
Nope, I missed it, and I'm ignoring you. Totally ignoring you.
Oh my goodness, that is absolutely hilarious.
What do you want to know?
No,
you don't have to listen to it because it's borderline offensive.
Yeah, us.
Wouldn't be surprised to see a Bad Batch in the background of a scene.
That would be fun.
That would be cool. I would love that.
Or Omega. Actually,
maybe that's the recast we'll get.
Maybe she'll be older in this one, right?
Yeah, because Lord knows we can't have tech.
Ouch! Too soon.
I'm still bitter about that.
Sorry about that, Matt.
Still totally bitter about that.
Maybe they recast a younger Carson Teva.
Oh
no.
No, he's not a legacy character.
I could be the young Carson Teva. I've got the right body shape. I got the right hairline. I'm just saying.
Well, yeah. Yeah, okay. You do. Yeah.
I'm not young, but
All right. All right. Do you guys have any predictions? Things that we'll see in the show? How many episodes will Mon Mothma have to talk about how she and Perrin are paying for the wedding?
And banking. We need to talk about some banking. I predict that there's going to be some walking and talking. There's going to be some banking. There's going to be talks about the heck was that? There's going to be talks about the wedding because they're marrying their kid off.
and that's creepy because those
That's
kids
just
are way
creepy.
too young. You want to talk about
Uh-huh.
turn off the lights and resistance is absurd. That whoa.
Oh, resistance is futile.
No, absurd. That's what Krennic says in the
Absurd, that's
trailer.
what-
Well, it's
Krennic says.
absurd, but resistance is futile because I don't like. Oh wait,
Yeah, there's
I take Airwolf to get. What the heck? Oh, that's a cat. I'm like, what the heck is that noise?
Mrs.
You know what?
Brown,
You
Mrs.
should
Brown
feed that
Bear
cat
opened the
once in a
door.
while.
Yes,
I know,
Airwolf. Ubaldo, yes, I agree. Airwolf. I don't know if I have any predictions. I am really interested to see what's going on with Saul and Luthen characters. Saul is when we get to Rogue One, Saul looks rough. Not to steal the line, but more machine than man kind of thing. I would love to see how that happens if it's possible. So I can't remember reading anywhere where this happens and what happens to him and how it happens and where it happens.
Yeah.
Krennic's Right Resistance season 1 and 2. Absurd. Don't disagree.
Matt, you had to mention tech. Speaking of tech, this is from Matt from A Certain Point of View. Speaking of tech, you think that one trailer shot we got of the Imperial shuttle on that snowy mountaintop compound is Raven's Peak, where Tech died? That's Tarkin's planet. Yeah, that was in one of the earlier teasers. Do you remember that?
I did not put that. I didn't make that connection.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, tying it together, weaving it all.
That's right, and he could be recast, the legacy character, because they didn't the way the question was asked. They're not necessarily doesn't have to refer to Yavin, the characters in Yavin.
You okay?
So Tarkin could be on that.
You just get bit?
No, he sneezed. So, all right, buddy, down you go. All right,
I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you think Kino Loy will make an appearance?
Great question.
We just left him on Narkina.
Narkina 5, yeah.
Do you think he found a way off and he's like, screw this, I'm going to be a rebel?
Somebody threw him some floaties, arm floaties.
That's right.
Is the cat allergic to you?
No. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
He's
He
allergic
could
to
very
bees.
well be. Yeah. Okay. Let's go on to Scruffy's favorite part.
Truck talk?
No.
Yeah. Death Bingo. So
they're
gonna show Kino at the local YMCA getting swim lessons.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, perfect.
Oh, that's great.
Perfect.
So I did. I was just before I got on. I was watching some of the trailer, and there was a scene where you see Andor standing there, and he is holding one of the those twisted bladed knives. It's a fairly common knife you can order on Amazon. Even
Looked very Klingonish. Just saying.
Thank you. That's where I was going with that. But did you guys see that knife?
Yeah, and it looked like it possibly came out of Luthen's handle of his walking stick.
Oh, hey, there you go.
That's kind of what I was wondering. And I'm thinking, and the look on Cassian's face when he's looking at it, I'm almost wondering if it's after. I mean, Kino Loy is a chump.
He's looking at show. Okay, that's it.
I think first on the Death Bingo, Luthen bites it. I think he definitely gives all. There's even some dialogue that kind of supports something I was thinking about. There's some dialogue in that last trailer of Mon saying more scared, something about being more scared of you. And I think that Luthen does something like so dark to light whatever happens at Gorman, that, and I said this on a show with Mark Newbold, actually, from Bantha Treks, and Joe from Rule of the Galaxy, that I think he's going to do something. He has no barriers. His whole purpose is to get the rebellion going, to light that spark on the powder keg. And I don't think he finds any methods unreasonable, even based on some of the dialogue that we've heard in the trailers as well. And I think that he does something, so by her standards, so horrific that, she's now afraid of him, right? And either that or Perrin becomes a better husband, and that freaks her. But
he pays all his gambling debts.
Becomes a supportive, born-again Christian. But no, I think that Luthen, how he dies, I almost wonder if one of my what would be really interesting to see is then Mon Mothma taking the leadership mantle by having Cassian take out Luthen. And
interesting theory,
but I don't know if that'll happen. Make for great story, but the point being, I think Cass is looking at that blade from Luthen's walking stick after Luthen's dead, is where I'm trying to get to. And obviously here's the guy that brought him into the rebellion, and he's having he's either sad or regret or something, depending on if he's the trigger man or not. We also see a scene with him setting up a rifle to take somebody out somewhere, and I think he was wearing the Bono outfit or something.
Bono outfit, nice.
So,
all right. So we have a prediction here from Certain Point of Skew.
From Matt from Certain Point of Skew. I feel like one of Deidre Corn Pop, either Deidre or Corn Pop, survives. Not both. Corn Pop probably dies. Otherwise, he's saying Brasso, boo on you. Brasso, Luthen, Clea, Wilmon, Cinta survives. Bix, Vel, Perrin, Lita, and Edie.
Of course, Perrin survives.
Yeah,
Brasso cannot go, man. Brasso's cool. Brasso's awesome.
Hashtag Brick Brasso.
Hashtag Brick Brasso. Corn Pop, I'm excited about that.
Somebody will turn the lights out on him.
Oh, yes.
Bringing it round, full circle. There we go.
But, going back to Luthen and having just rewatched the entire series, it is so foreshadowed when Luthen meets what's Wani, the guy, from the ISB, and he gives that brilliant speech, down in the underworld there, and he says something to the effect of, "I'm fighting for a sunrise I'll never see." Mm-hmm. I mean, if this were a lit class, there's nothing more obvious than that. Mm-hmm. He's going to fight it.
Yeah,
that is true.
Very true. Back on
Certain Point of Skew, I think he's going to die early. He's referring to Brasso.
Oh no, because he's on fake Lothal there.
Backup Lothal.
Backup Lothal.
Planet Mumra.
Mumra. So, because Matt and Jay from A Certain Point of Skew, they talked about some of the things that some of their predictions as well. And they had referenced Luthen possibly dying early because we don't see him a lot in the trailers. You see very little of him. And that was one of their theories. So I thought he was talking about Luthen at first, but Brasso.
Yeah, it could just be a fake out.
Yeah. Brasso, I'll be sad, but obviously there's got to be a body count. I think that's, that was one of the things that worked for Rogue One. I think, in terms
Oh,
of,
absolutely.
in terms of storytelling and how impactful it was at the end. And we've grown to see some of these characters long enough to get character development. So now when you kill them off, it actually means stop it. Don't traumatize Matt.
I'm traumatized. Batek was my boy. I'm crushed, man.
Yeah. So, all right, let's wrap up with Death Bingo. So,
Death Bingo.
Yeah. Let's start with Deidre. Does Deidre get ice?
I don't think so.
No. Bix.
I'm torn on that one. I think she goes off to live happily ever after on some planet. Fake Lethal or something.
Fake backup Lethal.
Backup Lethal.
Runs a daycare with a lot of children.
Oh, Matt from Super Rescue.
Thanks for hanging with us. Hope you
Matt.
enjoyed the Celebrations pre-show.
Celebrations
pre-show. DB Bix.
I'm with Scruffy. I'm so torn on this one because her and Andor had a thing, yet she's nowhere to be found in Rogue One.
Well, she's still traumatized because of the music they were making her listen to.
The Milli Vanilli and the headphones.
Yeah, the telephone. Yeah, exactly.
That's why I think she'll run a daycare center. Luthen, I think we're probably all in agreement. Luthen's probably gonna.
Yep.
He's toast.
He's toast.
Perrin.
I hope so. Because he's not going to be a better husband.
What about Lita, the daughter? What happens to them in the story, Perrin and Lita, when Mon Mothma, because she gets pulled out by the Rebel Alliance, but only Mon Mothma gets pulled out, as far as we know. So what happens to Perrin and Lita?
The Empire takes them out.
I think Perrin goes away, passes away, and Lita just goes off and lives her life. I mean, we don't always know what happens to some people.
No, I say the Empire kills them all, and that taking the daughter is part of what makes Mon Mothma a good leader of the rebellion. She didn't care about Perrin.
Who does?
Nobody.
What about Vel and Cinta?
I think they're going to make it.
Are they gonna finally get their happy forever after as a couple?
Nope, I don't think they make it.
No, they kind of have one of them gets killed and the other goes down trying to kill those who killed the first one. Kind of like the pair did in Rogue One.
From a storytelling standpoint, if Cinta, who's she's all about the rebellion, if she dies, does that then make Vel a diehard? Because Vel's like, half of season 1, she's like, hey, come on, let's go do couple time. And I'm trying to keep it clean.
No, you're not wrong. I mean,
there's the scene with Vel again with the blaster in the air in Yavin. Does she then become a diehard rebel?
Yes.
I don't know. Clea, who is Luthen's assistant in the antiquities shop.
Yes, I think she makes it.
DB.
No, they take her out. I think she's more in charge than Luthen is. She seems to have her poop in the group more than he does.
Brasso.
Brasso's got to make it. Brasso can't go, man.
He's just too good. Just too good of a person.
I don't know. Does he have Marva Brick? Because Marva Brick will protect him.
I hope so. I think he carries that thing everywhere. It's like in a holster in his side.
Seriously, it's better than a blaster.
Yep, exactly. Pulls it out. The brick.
So I made the prediction on the from a certain. I sent a prediction from a certain point of view, and I said all the Ferric survivors are going to die except for Brasso, but then he's going to die falling off a scaffolding as he's trying to mount their cremation bricks on the memorial wall.
Look, dude. Oh, wait. Hasbro, if you're listening, we need a Brasso figure with a brick. Tell me who you would have to buy at least 2 of those.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I mean, we finally got Carson Teva figure. Now we need a brick Brasso figure with a brick. Did we lose you?
No.
Oh, all right. Oh, you're actually emailing Hasbro that idea right now?
Yeah, absolutely. Wilmon, and Wilmon is, you may not remember the name. He is the son of the shopkeeper that was killed in season 1, and he's the one that throws the explosive. Anthony, how are you,
Anthony,
sir?
hey.
Round 21 Hauser. We mentioned you earlier in the show, by the way. Recommending people go check out your couchathon. Wilmon is the son of that shopkeeper. Throws in the final episode. Throws the
grenade. Yeah,
the little TNT package or whatever. And he's on backup Lethal. We see him as part of the crew. He's also running through the wheat fields at some point. Will he die?
Sure.
Sure, whatever. I don't know. DB.
I think he just goes on to become a rebel soldier.
So
disappears into the background.
Well, yeah. I want to throw something out there, and again, this is from a certain point of skew on their prediction episode. One of the guys was talking about they think he's going to become part of Saw's crew because of his lived experience with how the Empire was, and him going to the effort of creating that bomb and throwing it, and he is probably definitely an embracer of the harsh tactics.
Yeah, he's a chaos agent.
Yeah, and I could totally see that. Linus, so the actor that plays Linus Mosk said he's not in season 2, but we all know that the actors lie when they have to deny that they're in something.
It's in his name, Linus.
Right? If he's in the season, will he die?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Just for cussing in Star Wars, he needs to die.
All right. Now,
he's going to say he's going to have one final word, one final bomb, and then
he'll make the fans happy by saying "poodoo" instead of.
There you go. He's gonna, somebody's going to throw a grenade. He's going to look down.
Okay.
Poodoo.
I need to get. This is the final death bingo. It is the power thruple of the show.
Whoa.
Thruple?
Oh,
thruple.
My.
We're a thruple, right? Is it us?
You dug deep for that one.
Deidre, Corn Pop, and Edie, Corn Pop's mom.
Oh, one can only dream.
She's annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, super annoying. Hey, did you hear that? He referred to her by her first name.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Not mom.
So my thought is that Edie has been monitoring what her son is doing, and she breaks into the apartment as they're about to get freaky and is like, "You will not."
Oh, my word.
Son.
You are ruining the show for me.
You will not with my son, you harlot. And
she turns on the lights.
And yeah, she turns on the lights. Mom, what are you doing here?
Oh,
I was just playing with my action figures.
Moving along. Oh, yeah. Pulling a Spaceballs moment. I was not playing with my action figures.
But anyway, out of the three, I make a joke about it. But we said Deidre, probably not. But Corn Pop gonna buy it?
Yes, he's buying it.
Oh,
he's
totally.
And what about his mom, Edie?
Yes.
Unless Uncle Harlow saves her.
Oh, are we going to meet Uncle Harlow? That's
my word. There's the big question. Are we finally going to see Uncle Harlow?
Right.
And is Uncle Harlow somebody we already know?
I think it's Krennic's middle name. Honestly.
You're a little short for a stormtrooper.
Actually, I could see a Norman Bates type ending for Corn Pop, where his mom has mysteriously disappeared and he's sitting in a chair with a wig and one of her sweaters on.
Oh, wait, Carbonites. Plot twist, Uncle Harlow turns off the lights. Oh, you guys are really creeping me out. Yeah.
Well, we are a week away, or actually we're less than a week away. We're what? I got to get my toes
5
out.
days.
Hold on. 5 days away from season 2. The first 3 episodes, the first movie of Andor season 2.
Yeah, all 3 hours of them. So don't be harassing me in the morning when I ask you, have you seen him? Have you seen him? Have you seen him?
We'll start. I have to start the tradition of fake spoilers.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to that.
Those texts usually start coming through about 5:30 or 6 in the morning.
They do too.
Yeah, I know.
Well, it depends on if somebody puts me on the schedule for a 7 a.m. shift or not.
He sucks.
He does suck. Also, when next week's episode 130, which will be next Thursday, we are going to we'll obviously be talking about the first 3 episodes. At least 2 of us will be. And we're also going to be talking about Scruffy and I are going to go see Revenge of the Sith in the IMAX.
I bought the tickets today. We are good to go.
2:00 in the afternoon. And
Uncle Harlow will be a Snow White in disguise.
I finally found a Master and Dara Black series in the wild from the
Nice.
I love finding them in the wild. And we're gonna
because that don't happen anymore.
I'm gonna be talking about a lot of finding things in the wild here in just a minute for Collection Corner.
Good Lord, I'm surrounded by this.
But we'll be talking about Revenge of the Sith also next week because Scruffy and I will have gone seen it. We need to find
DB, where will you be at?
Let's see, 2:00. I'll be in Charlotte, North Carolina, getting on another plane.
Beer fingers.
Do they make Star Wars pom poms?
I'll let you know in just a moment. Keep the show rolling.
For those of you just listening to the audio version of this, these morons are mocking me for supporting my child's athletic career.
No, he does. You know what? I do give as much as we laugh about it, dude. You are awesome as a dad. You have been there for Brownie for her whole career, and she's come a lot. It's amazing. You've shared some of those videos with us and their routines for their age bracket is absolutely amazing. You are a dedicated good dad. So
bro, I do give you grief for it sometimes, but you are an amazing father.
Yeah,
I'll give you mega credit for it, bro, because all these cheerleading stuff, I don't know if I could sit through that.
Yeah, you get used to it, and it's fun, and there's a lot of athleticism to it. We're going to Bradenton, Florida for some championship weekend. And
nice.
I'll be missing next week. I'll be missing Revenge of the Sith in the theaters and a review of the first Andor movie. And I'm sorry, listeners. Just because I'm not here, you can still join them.
That's right. Absolutely. One more comment really quick from Thrawn Kill. I feel everyone who survives Gorman is pulled into Saw's circle. Interesting.
Yes, that's a good thought.
Interesting.
He might not be wrong there.
Yeah, no, that's a good theory. I like that one.
Yeah. I'm sorry, there is no Star Wars pom-poms.
Aw.
I know, right?
Unboxing. I'm hoping to get to the Revenge of the Sith next weekend. Rock on.
Absolutely hope so.
All right. Let me flip over to anything else about Andor before we move on.
Yes, I got one quick question. Did K2SO throw somebody?
They backhands.
Yeah.
Is it backhands? Is that K2SO though? Or is that just an Imperial droid?
I think so, because it's got yellow on it and it's very reminiscent of what he does in Rogue One. It's got to be because it's got.
I hope so. That was awesome. Just boom.
So one of the theories, and I want to believe this one is true. B2 Emo has his memory core transferred into K2SO. And I think from a storytelling standpoint, and when K2 buys it at the end of Rogue One, I mean, what an emotional arc that would be, personally.
I got it with you, having rewatched it, and the emotional response that B2 had when Marva died.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, it broke my heart. And this is a droid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, absolutely.
So, if they were to do that, they would have put his core into K2. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That would be pretty awesome, but that would break my heart. I want B-mode to just exist forever somewhere.
Right. So who knows? We'll see. That one trailer of that one scene from Backup Lothal. They're talking about from Thrawn Kill. I always felt like I'm watching Mrs. Fig from Potter when I see Cyril. Right?
Yes.
Backup Lothal scene. They're talking about over at 500, like Camp 500, like Territory 500. You know, so it had very prison vibes. You know, like it's a controlled society. As long as you provide your grain and your wheat, then the Empire doesn't bother you, kind of thing. But I definitely picked up some prison on Narkina 5 vibes in that scene.
One way out.
One way out through the wheat.
One way out.
Yeah. So, all right, let me find.
If Kino Loy were on that planet and that were true, he'd get out and he'd be like, "I have allergies."
No, stop.
Yes.
I can't handle the dust.
Resistance is futile.
Sorry, that's the wrong one.
I want it all. I want it all. I want it all.
All right, Collection Corner.
Oh, criminy. We have another 90 minutes, right?
Oh, it is a Bantha Sized Collection Corner today.
Yes, it is.
We'll give it a little backstory before we start going into everything. So, I went downstate. We live in northern Michigan. I went downstate to the Detroit area about a week and a half ago. And while I was down there doing some family stuff, I also made several trips to the grocery store. And
I think that's all you did.
I ended up hitting 4 Ollies, all the ones that I could reach within a decent range. 4 Ollies, 2 Rosses, and then 3 privately owned toys and collectible stores. One of which was actually closer to here at home. And I definitely made sure to tell the guys about it because it's only a 2-hour drive from here. But so I couldn't help myself. I am a gift giver. I love picking things up for these guys. And
so I get to work and I walk into my office and it looked like somebody unloaded a toy store into my office. It was epic. Epic.
You want to go through, start going through?
I will start out today. First and foremost, got it in the mail. Vincent, you are awesome. Ludicrous Speed, baby. Had to have it. So we're going back a couple weeks now because I haven't been here in a couple weeks. A week ago, I came into the office and found these. Thank you, DB. I need both of them actually because one of them is going on display somewhere. That was pretty epic. I also found one of these in my office. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And then, I have been looking for this forever. Cheese got it for me.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes. All right, so we'll start with the smaller bag here. Yeah, the smaller bag. Please. Because the smaller, here it is. The smaller bag has the most epic piece in it. This is Star Trek's Red Little Shirt of Book of Doom. And have you looked at this one yet, DB?
I have. I might as well show my copy.
It's hysterical. This thing is absolutely hysterical. So we'll cover some of the highlights here. The epic Tiki Cup.
Nice.
Gonk Droid style. I actually left it in the box still. I'm going to open it up today. And let's see. There were a couple other Black Series. Brody. Be More Like Star Wars, the book set. So in this set is
From Kelly Knox.
Kelly Knox, Be More Lando, Be More Leia, Be More Vader, and Be More Yoda. Absolutely epic edition. Oh yes, there we are. Let's see what else we got here. We've got a Han. The heck. Oh, and we have a Ned B. That's an opener. The Armorer. What the heck have you got going on? And this, because the Anzellin in here is awesome. Oh my word! Sounds like somebody got a new toy. Funko Pop in here. Oh, and then yes, this one was epic. Oh, there we go. The miniature Wicket, the Funko Wicket. Oh my word! What did you find? Transport ship. Dr. Ibzan. Oh my! Yeah. Oh wow! Oh wait! Brown leader turned off the lights with Yoda. Yeah. Okay, that thing is awesome. Are you bringing that all the way? You are not bringing that all the way down to Celebration with us, or ICCC with us. And to round out, I now have
Omega.
I have Omega. With,
Did you ever notice how
with Batchy?
Nice.
Hey, Scruffy, look at her outfit closely. It looks like Captain Kirk's outfit from Star Trek The Motion Picture.
Oh my god, it does. It does.
I never noticed until just now. It looks like
Oh my gosh, you are absolutely right.
I did not make that connection either.
That is
Dude,
the
that mask was awesome.
best Easter egg. Sorry,
that mask is awesome.
Just a couple bucks at a resale shop. Mrs. Brown Leader found it.
So totally worth it.
It was.
Absolutely.
That is so not making the trip to ICCC.
I thought you were just having tummy issues when you had your camera off.
Right? Hear that with the lights off.
Oh, yes. Okay. Well, unboxing. I have never seen that mask. Well, guess what? We will never not be able to see it now.
I know, right? I want to get a nice, like, I'm gonna hang it on the wall. I think right here, just where I can see it all the time.
Oh, absolutely.
But yeah, we cleaned it up. It cleaned up real nice. It's super clean in terms of like condition and shape. And yeah, it's awesome. Sorry, I didn't mean to jump in on your collection corner, but that was Mrs. Brown Leader's fine. One of you needs to wear the Yoda mask, and the other one that Chewbacca mask in an upcoming episode. Yes.
Oh yes. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to find that. I'm gonna have to find that mask. Absolutely. DB, what do you got?
Oh my god! Well, kind of like you, I have to go through this whole bag here. I got my Star Trek Doom book. Fantastic.
That book is hysterical.
I'm going to read this on the plane on the way to cheer.
There we go. Be more like Leia.
Might
have to do maybe we'll have to do a red shirt segment.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Lego Star Wars with an included figure.
Yep.
I also have the Holiday with the little Anzellin. Wow. I got a Vader Hot Wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was like Scruffy. I was being loony there for a few days and came back to my office and was like, Christmas threw up on my desk or something. So.
Christmas threw up on my desk or something.
I got a couple of comics from Scruffy. I like this. I didn't know this is a reprint of the original.
Yes.
Look at the back cover.
And the best is, it's got the ad, the Dr. J ad from 1977.
That
the
took
entire
me right
thing
back.
The entire thing is reprinted with the original ads and everything.
I didn't want to open it and put my acidic little fingers all over it. So Micro Galaxy Squadron Troop Transport.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to go through everything here. Holy moly, guys!
I know, right? Christmas threw up on my desk. It's just seeing the looks I got carrying this stuff out of the building. How about the same looks you got carrying it into the building?
Major Domo.
Major Domo pop. I mean, how do you describe this character? I mean,
right?
What an ass kisser, guys.
I found that at the Ross where I found the troop transports, and I was like, how do I not get that for you guys?
Yeah, but this is probably one of my favorites. I got my own little war criminal.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
And the piece de resistance. I got a tauntaun for the herd.
Yes.
Is this one of the play school sets?
I think so. It was just a Lucy I found in one of the stores. I found that at the store in Midland. TNT Toys.
Yes,
and
that is the
Collectibles.
play school.
Yeah, well, it's going to have to go with the herd. This could be like a baby. It's kind of cool.
I thought it was really cool. It was in a loose bin. It was only a few bucks, and I had to add it to the pile.
I also have one of the Vader Epic Hero series, like Scruffy, but I left that upstairs. I don't know. That's the quick overview because I always tell stories of my stuff, but holy crap! When Christmas throws up, it throws up. So.
It went severely overboard.
Seriously. So, Bia, what you got? Since you went to all these stores.
Yep. So it was funny because I got home and I didn't even unpack the car because my trunk was full and I didn't want Mrs. Brownleader to see all of that. And because it was all for you guys. I couldn't, me, it's like when we're at ICCC, I'm like, oh, look, there's that. You guys need that. You need that. You need that. And
I'm not listening to you guys here.
Did you see that box of mini bounty hunters that they released for ICCC?
Yeah, didn't I send it to you guys?
You did. I'm just bringing that up.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, see, I'm trying to talk you out of that, even though JP's customs are so cool.
So when I was getting all the stuff for you, I really was not getting very much for me. I was just like, it's fine. Something from a couple weeks ago, and I had mentioned when I finished my Wookiee cookie coffee, and I was really kind of sad about that. And
how many times can you say Wookiee cookie in the next
Wookiee cookie? Vincent knows what I'm talking about. But the dark side coffee, and I'd shown it off, and I finished my last K-Cup this past weekend. Was really kind of sad about it. From the maker, they're like $19 a box, and I'm like, forget that. I love coffee, and that Wookiee cookie flavor, I really enjoyed it, but not paying $19 for more Wookiee cookie. And
does it actually taste like Wookiees?
No, it tastes like a chocolate chip cookie.
This could be a drinking game.
So
you take a shot every time you say Wookiee cookie.
I had forgotten to show these off, and at another store, I had found two other flavors at I think it was up at Petoskey when I was up there about a month ago or something. At the I forget what store it was, the Home Goods up there, I think it was, and a Dark Side chocolate truffle and Twin Sun tiramisu. And then just this past weekend, I was in Gaylord, and we stopped at the TJ Maxx there, and they had 2 boxes of the tiramisu for only like $5, which is actually a really good deal. So I grabbed those 2 boxes. But I have broken into the tiramisu. It's good. I enjoy it, but that Wookiee cookie, that's what floats my boat.
Ubaldo Star Wars Celebration is live.
Oh, nice.
I thought it started at 10 Eastern.
Yeah, but 2 of the 6 bounty collection figures so far. Yes. But yeah, I did. One of the things I did pick up that I picked up for you guys was the Mando with the Anzellan.
Yes.
I thought that was kind of cool. Oh, I was goofing around with Yoda in the dark when you were going through your stuff, Scruffy. But
Okay.
You showed off the Black Series, right? You did.
Yes.
And the cool thing about it was those were $5 a piece at Ollie's, which is why I got so many of them for
You can't beat it for that price.
Unboxing. My latest buys are featured in a new video I just posted. Black Series, rock on.
Yes.
rock on.
I'm unboxing that. The name on the comment there is the name of his YouTube show. I definitely recommend you go check it out. I watch his episodes as well. And then, okay, so I want to name some stores. So in the greater Detroit area, there was a couple sole proprietor stores that I visited and picked up a few things from. So first is Funky Town Toys. And they are in Utica, Utica, Michigan. Great little store. I've got pictures of all of it too.
I've been there a few times.
And I picked up, I'm trying to remember. I don't think I picked up anything for you guys at that store. But one of the things I did pick up was a Hot Wheels Razor Crest.
Nice.
Had to do that.
Yeah.
And then this is going to be a giveaway item that we're going to do during Andor season 2.
Swimming lessons?
Yeah, swimming lessons. And it's going to be one of the smaller prizes we give away, because I can probably announce the big prize that we're going to give away during the Andor season. You guys are going to get a sneak peek before I do social media on it. But this is one of the smaller prizes, and this is the Cantwell Cruiser
so cool.
in season 1 of Andor, when Luthen is leaving Saw and gets the tractor beam thing. Great aerial fight scene, right? This is going to be one of our smaller prizes. The grand prize, the biggest prize we're going to give away during season 2, is in this tube.
It's the knife?
No. For those that don't know, Colin Cantwell, it was one of the artists that worked with the original crew in A New Hope and was designing a lot of the original ships and doing a lot of the original designs on ships to what they eventually became and that we've seen in the movies. I have an autographed print from Colin of the Cantwell Cruiser, his artwork for the Cantwell Arrestor Cruiser, and that is going to be our big prize that we're going to give away during the season 2 reviews of Andor. So it was one of those things. I don't know how I got cued into it. Happened to see it, went to their website, ordered one, and it's a 9x12, so good size. And this one lucky winner will get to win that later on sometime in the next month or so.
Can I put my name in there for that?
Right. And then it will. I don't know if I even want to touch it, honestly. I might just leave it. How much can I do that on camera?
Turn off the lights.
Turn off the lights.
Okay. So we'll see. So here is. Here is the print. You can see the autograph on there.
That is so cool.
So that is going to be our big giveaway for Andor season 2. And so I didn't even know. Shake weight joke spotted. Yeah. Who was our guest? That was it was the guy that played Marty McFly.
Yes,
wasn't it? The whole shake. Yeah.
Shake weight. Yes.
Yeah, he was using shake weight during the episode. But that is going to be our big giveaway for in the month of May. And so stay tuned for that giveaway. Of course, I will do a lot of social media, but we will give it away during a live stream. But when I saw that Hot Wheel, I was like, well, I didn't even know they made that. Container's a little dinged up, but it is what it is. But that was from Funky Town Toys that I picked that up. I went next door and I don't know what I did with their business card. But it's called Sarge and Red's Toys and Collectibles. It was literally 2 stores next door. It was in its own separate building.
It was closed when I went there.
Yeah. And like I said, I do have pictures, but this show's been going on for an hour and a half. I don't know if we want to start going through pictures or not. But Scruffy, did you show what I got from there? It was the Tiki.
Yes.
Yeah, the Tiki Gonk. I found that at Sarge
Yes.
and Red's. Very cool toy store. She knows about. I was talking to Red while I was there. I was telling her about you guys and that you guys are collectors. I didn't lump myself in that. But the
Own it,
right? Where there is one picture I definitely want to show from there.
Yeah, I've been to both those places. The Sergeant Red's was closed, but Funtown, because mother-in-law only lives about 30 minutes from those stores.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Funky Town's pretty active on their Facebook page. I followed them for a while.
Yeah,
I've not been to the store though. I gotta get down there.
so I wanted to show this. This was at Sarge and Red's, and I was like, really?
Did they have the B. Arthur?
I did not see B. Arthur.
'Cause I want to get that and make me a custom.
But as somebody that had to sit through every single episode of Murder, She Wrote with my mom, I found that quite amusing. I did not buy it, but
Sure you did.
No, I didn't.
Sure you did.
But it was a very cool store. Look at that classic.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Colonial Fighter. They had a lot of display cases set up. Those boxes had the items in them. This is Sergeant Red's that I'm showing on screen. I thought of you, Scruff. Look at that.
I need that loose.
That was an 85, rated 85 EV. And but yeah, it was those were cool. Those were die cast. I hadn't seen those before.
The TC-14 is behind me.
Okay.
Of
course it is.
Of course it
is.
Somebody
there was
it was a gift from somebody.
There was a picture in here this
Angie
one was
in the cage.
This one was from DB.
Oh, I don't have that.
Look at that Y-wing.
That's beautiful.
I do not have that.
Isn't that something? This is from Funky Town. Couple quick pictures. Look at that N1 and the droid fighter. They had that hanging in their ceiling.
That's cool.
Which is pretty cool. It was Funky Town was a small store, but they had a lot in there. Holy cow.
They cram a lot of stuff in that space. I mean, a lot of stuff in there.
Probably do it when the lights are off. But yeah, I thought of D-Doc when I thought of D-Doc when I saw this one.
Yes.
So Micro Galaxy pod racers, which is pretty cool. But yeah, it was quite the and then the last store I went to was TNT in Midland, Michigan, and we'll stop sharing. What did I get from there? Some of your guys' stuff came from there, including that little Tauntaun. What did I get for myself? This guy was sitting loose on the shelf. So he is now on the podcast desk with R5.
Awesome.
And Mando. But he will be chaperoning the show here. And then I got the boxed version. So
as you should.
One of us. One of us.
Yeah. I can't tell you how happy this makes me.
So I've gone over to the Brownside.
I'm so looking forward to walking the show floor with you now.
Yeah. And then the only other thing I bought for myself, well, actually, I've got a couple more things. But at TNT, was a R5.
Oh, yeah.
Box was in super good shape. I've got one right there, but
That one was a little rough, if I remember.
yeah, but it's R5, right? So,
It's R5. Yeah.
So
I can open one and leave one in the box.
Exactly.
no, they're both
One
staying in the
of
box.
us. One of us. No, it's got to come open. One of us.
And then, okay. So another thrift store find we found this weekend.
Yeah,
Thermos brand R2 little cooler bag. So I will be using this a lot this summer. This is actually going to get used. It doesn't light up anymore, and I can't figure out how to change the batteries. So this doesn't seem to be.
Where did it lit up to?
It does. It did, but I think the batteries are dead on it, and there's no like access panel.
Do they still make something like that, or that is? You know how much scruffy juice we could put in there?
I know, right?
Right?
I know, right?
Right?
Yeah, we need to bring that with you, and you need to bring the Yoda mask with you.
Right.
That Yoda mask is awesome.
And then 2 more things that just arrived yesterday and today. This has been sitting behind me the whole show.
Mm-hmm.
And
I had to bring it out.
It is a package from our buddy Vincent at Carbonite. And he just dropped a new set. But then when I was going through the website looking for the new set, I found something I hadn't seen. And this is perfect timing with Star Wars Celebration going on. And you guys are going to see it for the first time. If you follow us on Instagram, you've seen this already. But
it is a cool set.
He dropped this set just last week in partnership with the Delphi Rangers. Friends of the show, and Republic Ranger set, including a second version of Carson Teva now,
yes.
And a second version of Zeb, or third version of Zeb. I don't remember.
Third, I think.
But yeah, so picked up the Adelphi Rangers set, and I believe we got a certificate. We are now bronze status with them on their website. Oh my god, Vincent, you are the man.
What would you get?
So he always puts a little letter in there, and look what he drew.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
That's awesome.
And signed Vincent Brown 71 Polis. So yeah, you are the man, sir. And the package did arrive safely. And
and I got a little gonk on mine.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes.
He is the man. R5. Dude, that's awesome. This is the first time. I haven't opened these until now, Vincent. So, but then the other set that I found on his site that I did not know about, and I was like, and I even called him out on Instagram. I'm like, how do I not know about this? And it's perfect timing of Star Wars Celebration because it is the set from the Duel, and featuring Ronan and his droid, and it's in black and white. I mean, except for the saber. I mean, how cool is that, right? And there is our bronze tier certificate.
Yeah.
So, but it's what did he also stick in here? We thank you, commemorate your 5th purchase of Carbonite. What is this, Vincent? He added something in here. Oh, it's a new color of Vincent. I don't know see if you guys pick up the color on that very well, but it's not it's not the normal gray. It's a bronzish color. That's awesome, dude. That rocks. That is very cool. I think that's gonna have to set over here now. But yeah, how could I not do the dual set? I mean, that's
absolutely.
And glad we got him a little publicity on it right before Star Wars Celebration as well. So yeah, that's Carbonites. Just got that in the mail yesterday, and thankfully got home before Mrs. Brown Leader.
Before
Mrs. Brown Leader, and but yeah, that's just that droid. I gotta pull that droid out really quick. It is Thatch Hat Astromech.
Yes,
Hatch
Astromech. That's cool.
That is cool. That is the boss. And what does he call Ronin? The Concealed Samurai. Ooh, good title.
No, that is a pretty cool title.
Composite Pirate. Who's the bad guy? Parasol wielding pirate leader cloaked. Oh, and it's two versions. Two parasol wielding pirate leader uncloaked.
Oh, that's awesome.
So she and he both have red lightsabers. That's cool. And then composite pirate captain. That's awesome. Awesome. So, and for Carson, and there's
yes,
Captain Polar Bear.
So Carbonates has more versions of Tiva than Hasbro.
Oh, way to rub a little salt in the wound, bro.
Good job, Vincent. Good job.
That's good. Watch the unboxing live. Never gets old. Thank you for all the excitement, fellas. Yeah, right on. Right on. Are those wooden blocks? Yes, they are. Unboxing. If you have Instagram, that's how you find Carbonites. Really cool thing about Carbonites brand is $1 of each purchase goes to a charity of your choosing, which is very cool. And every time I choose Starlight Foundation and send $1 to them. So this is $2 that just went to them. It's all part of the purchase price. Shipping's included. And you can't really get a better deal than that, honestly. And he comes out with some very, very cool designs. Scruffy showed off the Ludicrous Speed one, which I have as well. So, okay. Final item. Final item. We can wrap up.
Yeah, we are 2 hours into our hour-long show.
All right. I wish Delphi Rangers was on the show right now in the chat. Because we're going to talk about some hashtag B-Wing supremacy. So,
yes.
Jazz wears vault purchase. And 2 of them. I haven't decided. I'm leaving one sealed. I have not decided if...
Well, one has to stay sealed because that's the collector. But the one in the box version.
Yeah.
The other one gets opened.
I'm deciding on whether I want to give it away or not. I part of me is feeling like I want to give it away, but I haven't decided. That will be a Tears of Brown Leaders episode. But the unboxing process of this, I've never ordered anything from the vault. It was very satisfying. It was packed very well. And I cut the tape on this one already just because to make it easier. But it's a box within a box within a box.
So you got a Russian nesting doll?
Yes.
Kind of.
Yes. And Hera's at the center. So this is the interior box. Very classic. I like the classic design of the box. Very, very cool. And even though I'm opening this one, I don't know if I'm going to take the B-Wing out because I like the presentation.
The presentation is pretty awesome.
Which, if you've seen this online, the pictures are really good, but the pictures don't even do it justice. So here it is Hera's B-Wing from Rebels. And Vault Collection, as you can see up there, and it is one of only 3,000 being made. So we have 2 of 3,000 here. The side of the box is transparent, which is really cool. Love the old school design on the back, for the B-Wing. And then it just slides right out with the lights on. And be very careful not to rip this. That is the...
That's right. You just have to open that one and leave the other one. See?
Right.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool design. Very cool detail on it. Hera's already inside of it, so I don't have to worry about the action figure flopping around inside the box. But yeah, so this is how the regular one comes. in the regular series.
Pieces.
This is the vault version of Harris. So
And carbonites. No way. You got to keep that around later. I agree.
we'll see.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
I'm with carbonites on this one.
So,
or I should call you bronze leader.
Bronze
Yeah.
leader. Yes. Ooh, there we go.
Yes.
But
It's
these
gonna go to his head.
I know, right?
These arrived today, before showtime. So literally just arrived. But yeah, that's what I've got for collection corner this week.
And I will not be selling Scruffy's collection at ICCC this year. I get to hang on to it just a little bit longer.
Carpooling.
Does that mean I have to sit next to Brenly one?
Or you can ride in the trunk. Take your pick.
He's debating.
That's the part that cracks me up. He's actually debating that.
Yeah. Well, that would be the retro way to go, right? Isn't that how we grew up?
Sitting in the back of the station wagon.
Sitting in the back of the station wagon.
Can we put some wood paneling on the side of your car, Scruff?
No.
You want to think about it?
No.
What?
Not happening, bro.
Come on.
Not happening, bro.
Come on.
Wood paneling doesn't hold up at light speed or ludicrous speed.
Ludicrous speed.
Ludicrous speed.
Yeah,
They've gone to plan.
TNT Toys Collectibles. It's where got a few of the things for you guys. But yeah, that's the episode. So,
all right.
2 hours.
Yeah, I feel like it's Christmas was Christmas morning there or something.
Right. Absolutely.
All right, and you got your dad joke out of the way, so we're good to go there.
What? No.
We've had like 3 dad jokes in this.
What are you talking
episode.
about?
Oh, good grief.
Jeez. All right.
All right.
We could skip it. That's fine.
Nope, I already pulled it up right there. See?
Oh, okay. All right.
Play the song. Play the song.
Take it up. Let's go.
Queuing it up. Give me a second.
We cannot let Kelly Knox down.
Dad joke of the week. Time to annoy Scruffy and DB. Dad joke of the week.
All right. Star Wars Dad Joke of the Week, courtesy of Kelly Knox's Star Wars Dad Jokes book. Let me get my... Here we go. All right. How did Anakin win the pod race? With ingenuity.
That was Dad Joke of the week. Now don't you feel absolutely complete?
All right.
Oh, look, unboxing. I think we need to order a set for you. Yes.
Yes, you do unboxing.
Yes, you
They're
do.
incredible.
Yes. Is that song?
Music? We can arrange that.
We can arrange that. Yeah, absolutely. All right. Yeah. Guys.
It was a good week.
It's been a good week. Yeah, absolutely. Andor season 2 next week. First mini movie. Or not mini movie. It's a full length movie.
Pretty much. And
Yeah.
I'm going to go check out the Couchathon here.
Yeah, right on.
I'm going to watch it as well.
So we hope you've enjoyed the show. We try to take you guys right up to 10 o'clock as the designated pre-show for Celebrations 2025. Now is your chance to make a bathroom run and
get some popcorn,
refresher beverages, and to head over to
your Mountain Dew Zero.
I think it's YouTube, I want to say, and they're going to be doing live streaming from.
And who's doing the Couchathon this week?
Anthony from
Force Ghost
Conversations, but Blockade was on earlier, and yes. I think they're doing one as well. So 2 different sources. But yeah, definitely check them out. Check out their couchathons.
Hey.
We will be checking them out for sure to stay up to date on what is going on at Star Wars Celebration.
And just remember, your Hyperspace Heroes autographs are free.
That's right. We don't charge.
No, we do not.
So yeah, rock on. Unboxing, got another subscriber. Very cool.
Right on.
And yeah, so this is Hyperspace Heroes. You know how to get a hold of us. Let me find my little graphics.
Little ticker.
Little ticker on there. You can find us on X, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Threads, even Blue Sky. And then, you know what? I didn't post on TikTok this week. So find us on all of those. You can get a hold of us. The DMs are open on all of those channels. You can also get a hold of us at brownsquadron@gmail.com. You can also find everything Brown Squadron Hyperspace Heroes at our website, beacons.ai/Brown Squadron. It's got links to all of our channels that we're on. Carbonites, thank you. Awesome episode, fellas. Smash the like button before you go. Japan, here we go. Right on. So, yeah, you have this is Brown Leader looking for the correct button so he can do the sign off. And so you know how to get a hold of us. Thanks for sticking around, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the show. Now go enjoy some Star Wars celebrations. And with that, this is Brown Leader signing off for the crew, and you have been watching and listening Hyperspace Heroes. That's no moon.
Turn off the light. Was it good for you?